Detecting Talk of the Evening, Sunday the 19th of November, 5 p.m. The sun has set here, folks. Alright, I put some videos up today. I call this the extractor. There is clear evidence based on my testing and limited use of this DS2. Applying notch to the iron range that a lot of DS2 users have swept their coils over non-ferrous target ferrous scenarios, and they did not recover the target because they didn't hear. Running different programs on that machine using no notch. Clear evidence. I have looked at this detector a great deal. There may be people at the XP factory that's looked at it more than me, but outside of there, I would say I'm one of the ones in the world that's looked at this detector. I would be one of the top contenders for first place in looking at this detector, time-wise. Okay? So you all get to see the videos. You get to do your own experiments. Now, I'm going to make some things here real clear. Will the not running notch in the iron range see some targets and alert, whereas running, say, a notch of 0 to 4 won't see? The answer is yes. There are some scenarios. Okay? There are some scenarios, but it works both ways, remember that. Okay? Meaning this extractor can see things that the FMF has trouble seeing. You can clearly see also sensitive full tones using full tones. You are at a disadvantage not using notch. I can also say with 100% certainty you cannot get maximum separation unmasking with that detector 100% of the time and allow the detector to sound iron tone. That's where these signals are being trapped, in the iron tone, okay? So some people might not have realized, you know, what was going on, huh? All right. I will be putting together, I may use a video that I've done. I will be communicating with the owner of XP on this. Let me turn this camera off briefly. Like I said, I will be communicating with the owner of XP. I will send him a video or two. It'll actually be a public video. You all may have already seen the video, with some detailed comments, okay? Now, why am I going to do this? I'm going to do it for a few reasons. Number one, that machine, if the iron tone, if you had a selectable tone when you went to iron tone, a different tone than what we have, that would be nice if we could change the pitch, or if it would sound a certain way, huh? They could maybe add something in an update. I don't know. But if they can't do that, or they decide they don't want to do that, they should give this high consideration for any future models. Okay? I may also ask the question, and I don't know the answer. Alright? I'll ask the question of the owner. Would it benefit the users of that detector if it had half increments down in the notch, say from 0 up to the number 7 or 8? And would it benefit if the detector had half increments of ID in the same range? Would that make this notch in this iron range where a person could really dial it in electronically using those settings. Okay? That machine is a better platform even than what you all realized, huh? Since Sharpshooter put these videos up, that machine has more capability than what some people thought. Of course, you didn't know you were missing targets, did you? Now, I'll go back to this system, the extractor. Will some nails read 5 or 6? Well, sure. But you're going to have some iron come in on that machine running it traditionally with no notch, okay? You can also, believe it or not, and some people might not have knew this, the disc setting on that machine, running it like I'm running it, notching this iron range, the disc setting is not overly critical. But I need to look at some more scenarios, and I may talk more about that later, okay? You'll notice in my videos today, I can run the disc up to 8 or 9 or 10. And no notch, using the same program, same speed, couldn't compete. The signal was basically engulfed in the iron tone. Now, turning the iron tone off, there's not going to help you. It's the notch. The machine with the use of the notch on is so good, it can extract a non-ferrous target scenario where the felt conductivity level, we'll just call it that, is of the number 5 or 6. Generally, okay? 5 or 6. Okay? The user's manual of that detector, I guess I need to go back and look at it. The number 5 or 6 is probably would be deemed in the iron range. Okay, so you users of that detector new to it, be advised, non-ferrous targets being masked by ferrous can read a 5 or a 6. And they can be extracted with this detector depending on the scenario and depending on your detector settings, okay? So, I'll do a few more videos maybe tomorrow. It's supposed to rain here, I think, about all day, and same goes for Tuesday. I like that machine. I like the Manicore too. And I have showed some stuff on the Manicore that'll help users too, okay? I look at metal detectors close, real close. And I try to help people out. And I also will relay information occasionally to some of the manufacturers, okay? That's going to do it. I hope everybody has a good evening.